Hey everybody, and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your reading. So I just finished channeling the Divine Feminine's energies on the Queen of Light 1111 YouTube channel. So this is the Divine Masculine's energies. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget that if you want to be a part of a global online wellness center community, then take a look at the soul circle that I've created. There is a link in the description box for you all to join if you are interested. And if you are not sure what the soul circle is all about, then I would ask that you go to the end of this video. After you watch this video, at the end there is a link to the video where I explain and I do a demo on the soul circle. Okay, and again, if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. We have here, bottom of the deck, the theme for Masculine's reading, 10 of Cups, idyllic peace, storybook family, emotional fulfillment, harmony, stability, happily ever after. So when his theme for his reading with feminine is, I'm trying to hold on to this 10 of Cups, but it is stressing me out. I am worried that I may lose this happily ever after with my Divine Feminine. And Four of Pentacles, remember, that came out in Divine Feminine's overall energy, which is like, hey, I want to consider my options, but I'm not able to move forward on my spiritual journey. And that's because Masculine is not integrating. And so sure enough, at the bottom of the deck here, he's like, yeah, I know she's my happily ever after. I'm holding on to that, but I'm scared I'm going to lose it. So in his overall energy towards his Divine Feminine, we see the Three of Earth. This is about doing it together. Collaboration, teamwork, learning, synergy, listening, sharing, co-management. So what's interesting is, because if it came out this way, it says here third-party friction. But Masculine's overall energy towards his Divine Feminine is, I want to work together. I want to work together. I want to collaborate, but I'm in and out of that energy. I have passion for it. I want to work together, but then I don't, and I pull out. And so we have the coffin here, and he understands. This is exactly why this connection is over. This is exactly why this connection has ended, that this connection was lost. Because there are times he wants to work together and he wants to learn and he wants to grow, and there's time he just doesn't want to do it. So his overall energy is he's starting to see how he's in and out of working with his Divine Feminine. When he thinks of his Divine Feminine, what is he thinking? 8 of Cups. And we got exactly that energy for Divine Feminine's mind space. This also, if you're looking at this as your inner masculine and feminine energies, you're seeing that you're very much kind of, mirroring, right? We have the 8 of Cups for feminine here in her headspace. She's like, there's stagnation. I'm exhausted. There's no action. I'm walking away. I'm walking away from the chemistry. And so Divine Masculine's thinking, when he's thinking of his feminine, he's like, he's not walking, right? This is disingenuous. So when he thinks of, because it would be this way, right? It came out upright for feminine. It came out reversed for masculine. So when Divine Masculine thinks of his feminine, he knows he's being dishonest with himself, and he's been dishonest with his feminine. He knows that he is commitment phobic. He's been untrue to himself. He's been untrue to his Queen of Cups. He's been untrue to his emotions. And when he's thinking about his Divine Feminine, he's like, I have lied to her. I have cheated her. I've lied to her. I have commitment phobia. I'm faking that I'm happy. And I need to balance that crap out. In his heart space for his feminine, we have the 9 of Air, depths of despair, worry, mental illness, anguish, feeling hopeless, dark thoughts, guilt, remorse, regret. We got this card at the bottom of the deck, which says kind of the same things. Stress, worry, fatigue, filth, decay, loss, theft, fear. There's a lot of fear he's going to lose this feminine. And in his heart space, there's a great deal of guilt and anxiety and worry about a new cycle. Remember, we got the Fool card for Divine Feminine in her environment, where she's like, you know what? This connection has been unhealthy. I have been foolish and I need to break things down. And here, Divine Masculine's like, I'm worried. I'm worried about a new cycle because I have kept secrets. I am not communicating with Feminine. I've given her lip service. There's this energy where he knows that he has been secretive, that he's been hoarding, that he's been, not giving communication. So in his heart space towards his Divine Feminine, he's like, oh, I'm really stressed out about a new cycle and my own foolishness and recklessness because I have not been talking to my feminine. I have been secretive. I have been hoarding. I'm feeling guilty. So, he's seeing this. He's seeing the 10 of Cups is with his feminine. He's trying to hold on to the 10 of Cups. But he's also in this energy where he's like, I want to work together, but some days I want to and some days I'm not. And this is because I am commitment phobic. I'm being dishonest about my emotions because I fear commitment. I'm stressed because I'm not taking a leap of faith forward. And so in his environment, we have the 3 of Swords that came out sideways. There is this energy of tears, dissolution, sorrow, betrayal, heartbreak, grief, and loss. Again, we keep seeing the word loss. And then we have recovery, reconciliation, forgiveness. So this is exactly that energy of the 3 of Pentacles, which is like some days he wants to work together and some days he's just like, no, I'm just going to stand in my grief. Well, this is him. This is what he's doing. And this is because there's this energy where he doesn't want to fight right now. He doesn't have the energy to fight. He's not in his power to have a conversation, to take on a tense, conversation. He also is in this energy is like, we keep doing this over and over again, or he keeps displaying the same behaviors over and over and over again. So it really feels to me that Divine Masculine is in this energy towards Divine Feminine, which is like, yeah, this is my storybook, happily ever after. I'm not moving towards it. I'm holding on to it, but I fear that I'm going to lose it. I want to work together, but this player energy of his, which is like, okay, I'll work together with you, and then I don't want to work together. I want to learn, to be a better man and to have courage and to be a Divine Masculine, but then I don't. And so that he knows darn well that is what creates the ending of this connection with Feminine. He knows that he has been untrue to his Divine Feminine. He knows he has been untrue to his emotions. He knows that he is commitment phobic. And in his heart, there is a great deal of stress and anxiety and fear about his own foolishness, his own recklessness, his own secrets, his own hoarding behavior. So in his environment, there is grief, but there's also a desire for reconciliation. But he kind of goes over it and over and over and over it again in his head. And he doesn't have the courage to take on the conversation right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next week when we look at the energies after the full moon. But what I'm going to do next is for the full moon energies, we're going to look at the karmic situation. We're going to look at how the full moon tomorrow will impact Divine Masculine and Feminine's connection. We'll see where the connection with Masculine and Feminine is headed next. Then we're going to see how this full moon is going to impact the karmic connection and where that connection is headed next. So if you're interested in that portion of the reading, it will be available on the Queen of Light 1111 YouTube channel for level 2 and level 3 members only. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy full moon.